Just the back and forth momentum swap. That there's a big rock. Here comes Romero, but a pull counter.
There we go. We have a champion, ladies and gentlemen.
So Manon ended up outclassing Erin Blanchfield to the point where after the second round, I pretty much shut it off and went to watching Rick and Morty. So a big part of that did come down to Erin Blanchfield's inability to kind of bait out the lead hook reaction, which Manon is really, really solid at. She was check hooking her pretty much at will. Every single time that Erin looked to kind of like blitz into range, she was landing that at will. On top of that, her defensive grappling looked pretty solid, aside from the very low IQ decision to try and take down Blanchfield. Almost fumbled the fight right then and there against Blanchfield. She had a really, really tight guillotine. For a second, I actually thought that she had tapped. And I went back, okay, maybe she didn't. But Manon was on point. Also helped, though, that her opponent did not have... kept trying to go for the body lock finish. It was a nice outside trip that she had attempted, but she didn't get her head off to the correct side. And that was a big issue for Blanchfield against Fiorot. Now that I know how to pronounce it correctly, it's Fiorot, not Fiorot. But yeah, she looked good. Definitely going to be a better contender for the title than Blanchfield. Blanchfield did have the grappling on the ground when she gets the fight there, but a big issue for a lot of grapplers, especially how in women's MMA, since a lot of their entries are not the best. You see a lot of what you see. You know, as long as somebody is dedicated to never staying in a straight line, they're willing to time you, and you're doing all that herky-jerky movement, very difficult to try and work on the ground. I mean, great takedown, but he uses to get up. I mean, you know what? I'll talk about it more in Blanchfield's case when I do showcase her, just because I got to get it out the way. Just so I got to get it out the way. So maybe I'll try to bang out 2 showcases today. And I got some really, really special content for y'all upcoming this week. So stay tuned. I'm going to premiere this shit. Y'all going to watch it. It's going to be great. Much better than the card that you guys spent Saturday watching. Other fights on the card we talked about, Vicente Luque versus Buckley, which was another moment of poor IQ that I noticed between Luque. For some reason, pulled guard randomly. And he shot a takedown and then opted to pull guard. I don't know if Buckley had shoulder checked him on the way in, or it was just very, very weird. And pretty much kind of gave the fight away. With good use of that lead hook. Buckley had a nice game plan of kind of baiting out the lead hook counter, which Vicente Luque was looking for at all times. Almost, and then Luque actually started to pick up on a read, and just when I thought the fight was starting to get exciting, that ended up happening. And then, obviously, Manon's a low IQ moment to go and engage in the grappling offensively against somebody like Blanchfield. Almost costed him the fight. But we're going to take that round. It was a lot of beautiful work from southpaw from Manon. I think the best part about it was just she didn't like overly circle to one side. Like, she knew when she needed to actually circle, which was when those blitzes were coming. Although there was a few instances in those first 2 rounds where you're like, how the hell did she get caught by that? But she knew exactly when to pivot off, when to kind of sit on the inside and land her left hand. I talk about it for like myself. Like, when I start fighting, I don't want to hear about being a tough fighter. Being a tough fighter does nothing for development. Like, at one point, you're like, okay, it's clear that Blanchfield could take a shot, but it's not something that where if you're getting beat so bad on the feet, you want to be known for being a tough fighter, which was pretty much the narrative. After I got back from watching the episode of Rick and Morty with my shorty, I went and saw Twitter. Oh, shit. That was definitely by accident. Unfortunate. I went and saw Twitter to see did she get a late finish or not. Ended up being a unanimous decision. So I'm like, all right, cool. Cool. It's one issue with these forced events that happen in the UFC where we get a lot of fights that aren't that good. We also could talk about Chris Weidman too. Chris Weidman's fight was an iffy one. Ended up winning. He clearly fouled Bruno Silva. I'm surprised the fight wasn't called like a no contest or anything of that nature. Trying to disguise that real hook with the real overhand. I see you. That was another real one. Just a lot of odd IQ moments from the bout. Hey, at least I can get to show some outside fighting. You know, lead hook. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. No. It's on the fuzzy block. That's fine. That's fine. I can't believe this is a 3-rounder. Now, how in the hell did I get cut there? Oh, Lord. This is almost too easy. Brother, your goal was to take me down with Alexa Grasso. I think you should do a little bit more of that. I will say, grappling-wise on Manon's part, what she did a really good job of was when she did initiate the clinch a few times against Blanche Fiorot, overhand. Then that was really smart of her, and then she framed her off, threw her off. It reminded me of just a couple times when you see like somebody is looking to grapple, and then you just gotta shuck them off. Happened with Bruno Silva and Weidman a couple times. We're just gonna cruise because I really don't want to. I don't want to take too long. I don't want to do like 3 fights or 2 fights for the showcase. I want to get at least time so I can showcase Blanchfield. Brother, you should be watching my my stamina management video because you are not showing anything of it. Hey. Shift the game plan. Shift the game plan. Shift the game plan. This is too easy. Discipline. Discipline. Remember fights like these when somebody tells you can't fight on the outside and run away. Easy. Easy. Come on, man. Not a scratch on her, aside from the scratch over there on that side. I popped out when it definitely didn't need to. Honestly, yeah, there was not a lot to say about the card. I mean, we do have UFC 300 coming in about 2 weeks. Let me, while in between rounds, I'm gonna take a look at the UFC schedule. I just want to showcase some more fighters than the ones we had this weekend. UFC schedule. I'm so unbothered by this. Oh, Allen and Curtis. Brendan Allen, Chris Curtis. Ah. Okay. Sucks that neither of those guys are in the game. Can we showcase? I mean, Alex Hernandez is in the game. I'm just going to circle and run away from this person because this person doesn't. Okay. That was pitiful. Dude. Can you let me look at the goddamn. Jeez. Let me look at the damn fight card. Fuck. Oh, Vittori that fight got canceled. I don't care. You can, Vittori got canceled. Preliminary card. Let's see anybody else. Damn, they ain't got shit. Damn, that's ass. Yeah, this is EA's lacking there. EA's lacking there. We don't got some fighters that are fighting this weekend. That's a damn shame. Aside from one. I guess we have to do something a little bit special then. Dog. Oh, I could have gotten him out. All right, bro. I'm going to press forward a little bit. Oh, or not. He was going to press forward into the lead hook. All right. Beautiful, beautiful check hook finish. Try to press forward. Bing. All right. Honestly, that's going to be it for Manon Fiorot. I don't want to make this a long showcase. She's pretty much the Holly Holm of this division. That's all it is. Good win for her. Great decision. She obviously deserved it. She fought extremely well. I believe Alexa Grasso and Valentina Shevchenko are doing the Ultimate Fighter, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. I'll have to go check. But we'll see. But she's definitely the next up deserving contender. Who she matches up against, we will see in the future. But that's going to be it. Romero 17. I appreciate y'all. Much love and take care. And have a wonderful Sunday.